look who's finally ready to play.
Warner Brothers proudly present the biggest superstar on the planet, Michael Jordan.
Wow.
And the best-loved rabbit on Earth,
Oh, brother.
Bugs Bunny.
You know that your friends are cartoon characters? Yeah.
Together for the first time
In 3D land?
in a motion picture event
Whoa!
unlike anything you've ever seen. Space Jam.
You the duck.
Rated PG. Starts Friday, November 15th at theaters everywhere.
Why don't they want Ross Perot in the debates? Because he believes campaigns last too long and cost too much. Ross wants to hold elections on Saturdays and Sundays so working people can get to the polls. End the special interest control of Washington. Vote for Perot.
I love this one. Who should I call?
Anybody who enjoys saving.
My mother's quite thrifty.
Dial 1-800-COLLECT, the number you're calling, and say your name.
Pa, I saved you up to 44% almost all by myself.
1-800-COLLECT. Learn it, use it, save up to 44%.
Subway bakes my bread up fresh, and that's my way. My way.
It's back! The A1 Steak and Cheese from Subway, smothered with original A1 steak sauce. Plus, your choice of garden fresh veggies. And for a limited time, you can get the A1 Steak and Cheese meal deal. That means you get a 6-inch sub, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce drink for just $3.99.
Subway, my way. Subway.
Hurry in for Subway's A1 Steak and Cheese meal deal, only $3.99.
Let's see TV! All new Tuesday's back! Wow! On Mad About You, Paul and Jamie make first contact with their new baby and celebrate their funniest and most touching moments.
If I could have the kid...
Don't even start. You'd have one cramp and kill yourself.
Then, on an all-new Something's Alright, Will's in trouble.
This might hurt a little.
Ow! And an all-new Frasier and Niles caught red-handed.
You a hoss, little Joe. Ben Cartwright and kick your sorry butts right off the Ponderosa.
An all-new Caroline Romance.
I love you.
All-new NBC Tuesday.
I have now been off the Nicotrol patch for exactly 1 month. Using the Nicotrol patch, there was only the one dosage. And that made it very simple to use. You didn't have to worry about different phases and different steps that you had to go through.
New Nicotrol, a whole new and simple way to help you quit. Only Nicotrol has a 6-week program, not 10 weeks like the other patch or 12 weeks like the gum.
I didn't stop, I've quit. And to stop is momentarily. To quit is for good, and that's what I've done.
6 weeks, 1 step. Take control with Nicotrol.
Bill Murray has one problem.
I don't want it.
And he's got to take it 3,000 miles.
Okay, honey, where's the stairs? Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
In 5 days.
I'm sorry for everything I've ever done.
Larger than life. Rated PG. Starts November 1st.
Why don't they want Ross Perot in the debates? Ross believes senators and congressmen should raise campaign money from their own district or state, not from special interests around the world. That will focus Congress on the people back home, not the special interests in Washington. Vote for Perot.
You're watching the Jeff Foxworthy Show on NBC.
Next, don't go anywhere, because Mr. Rhodes is the brightest light on Monday night.
Ready to have that light come on, Jake?
Screw me in.
All new Mr. Rhodes NBC next.
A woman builds a new life hoping to reunite her family.
Wherever he is, I'll find him.
Natasha Kinski stars in the epic conclusion of Danielle Steele's The Ring, NBC Tonight.
I will be the president who preserves and strengthens and protects Medicare. I was there, fighting the fight, voting against Medicare, 1 of 12, because we knew it wouldn't work.
Last year, Dole Gingrich tried to cut Medicare $270 billion.
Give children a chance in life. Give them an education. We're going to eliminate the Department of Education. We don't need it in the first place. I didn't vote for it in 1979.
Dole tried to slash college scholarships.
Voting against Medicare.
Wrong in the past.
We're going to eliminate the Department of Education.
Wrong for our future.
The Accord has remarkable road-holding capabilities. Its price, however, is very much down to earth. Right now, you can lease a Honda Accord LX for $239 a month for 24 months and a $750 down payment. The 97 Accord LX. See one right side up at your Honda dealer.
50% of people wish they had more food on their plate. This ought to satisfy them. Hearty portions from Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. The great taste of lean cuisine, and a heck of a lot more of it.
Finally, a bread maker that fits in the palm of your hand. So quiet, all you'll hear is... Pillsbury Quick Bread. Just 3 minutes box to oven for warm, irresistible banana bread.
Even cleans up after itself.
Tonight, right after the movie, pass a drug test to get your driver's license? It may soon be the law. Find out how it could affect you. Plus, instead of a strip search, this Florida cop did a strip tease and lost her uniform for good. And more trouble for a local man accused of casting young girls in his own dirty movies. All new details tonight on the Nightbeat.
Candidate's plane already left.
Who am I supposed to interview?
Get the guy who cleaned the plane.
Him?
And we're rolling.
We're here with a source very close to the candidate. Sir, you were on that plane. Yeah. Did you see the candidate? Yeah. Did he say anything?
Well, he handed me something.
Some documents?
Cheesecake box.
Cheesecake.
New Sara Lee reduced fat cheesecake.
He signed my cheesecake. He signed Ernie's coffee cake.
From the campaign trail, where the candidate is just now tasting the sweet smell of victory. I'm Russ DeWitt.
Do you think Spiro is still mad at us?
About the operation? I think he's forgiven us by now.
If it's shot on Kodak film and printed on Kodak paper, we'll replace it for free. Introducing the Kodak Picture Guarantee.
As a cold and sinus sufferer, you have to know about the side effects of cold medicines. So look where doctors look. The physician's desk reference. It'll tell you some medicines can cause drowsiness. They can also overdry sinuses. But look at new Sudafed Cold and Sinus. It makes you feel better, not worse, by relieving cold symptoms and sinus pain without overdrying or drowsiness. Know what your doctor knows. Sudafed Cold and Sinus makes you feel better, not worse.
Come on, you know I love you. Of course I've got your picture. It's in my jean jacket, right next to my heart.
If it's shot on Kodak film and printed on Kodak paper, we'll replace it for free. Introducing the Kodak Picture Guarantee.
By the way, Father, I had the most delightful meal yesterday.
Really now?
Freshly baked with a flaky crust, juicy chunks of chicken, lovely peas, lovely carrots.
Glory be, what was it?
Chicken pot pie.
Pot pie?
At KFC, our chunky chicken pot pie is so good, some people may never believe it.
I'll be seeing you in confession, Michael.
To make you a believer, for a limited time, our chunky chicken pot pie is just $2.99.
Right now, here's the Peacock people with their jar-topping hit, Must-See TV Wednesdays.
If you're looking for some comedy, then watch Wednesday NBC. Everybody's watching Must-See TV. Wednesday's radio, Must-See TV. Yes. And wait till you see men behaving badly. They're every woman's fantasy. Wednesday Must-See TV. Going to school was never this cool. Mr. Rhodes on NBC next.
Only Certs has a great mint taste. Plus a sparkling drop of resin to freshen your breath. Only Certs is 2 mints in one.
Some cold medicines can make you drowsy and overdry sinuses. But new Sudafed Cold and Sinus relieves cold symptoms and sinus pain without overdrying or drowsiness. Feel better, not worse, with Sudafed Cold and Sinus.
You won't believe how good chicken pot pie can be until you taste the one freshly baked by KFC. And to make a believer out of you, for a limited time, our chunky chicken pot pie is just $2.99.
Leaves aren't the only thing falling. During Sears Days, our prices are the lowest of the season. Like this Kenmore upright vacuum for just $88.99, or this Kenmore canister for just $177. So get to Sears Days and rake in the savings.
Hey, Mom, when are we gonna watch the video?
You got the pillows?
Got the pillows.
How about your seats?
Got my seat.
Anything else? Pizza rolls!
Got 'em. Totino's Pizza Rolls. Big pizza taste in every little bite-sized snack.
So, you got the movie?
Movie?
Totino's Pizza Rolls. Hot, good, gone on video night.
Buy E.T. the Extraterrestrial on video cassette and get a $5 rebate when you buy 5 of these Pillsbury products, including Totino's Pizza Rolls.
They came to America to make TV history.
And now, the Beatles.
Look out!
But the broadcast.
Why the Ed Sullivan Theater?
And mass hysteria.
70 million people are supposed to be watching the Beatles on TV tonight.
Will be used for mass murder.
Innocent lives are at stake.
Marty!
All new Dark Skies, NBC Saturday.
Hey, Max, glad I caught you. You know what I just discovered at Pizza Hut? The perfect pizza. Not too thick, not too thin. Just like, pizzeria pizza. Freshly baked every day. And here's the kicker. A ring of cheese baked right into the crust. Imagine.
Why are you telling me? I'm a dog.
I'm telling everyone.
Discover Pizzeria's Stuffed Crust Pizza. Now we've got your pizza.
And the best part, Max, a large is only $8.99. Great, huh?
Leaves aren't the only thing falling. During Sears Days, our prices are the lowest of the season. Like your choice of these Craftsman power tools, just $27 each. Or this Craftsman Mechanics tool set for just $98. So get to Sears Days and rake in the savings.
Say bye-bye to Bottle Foundation and introduce yourself to new Simply Powder Foundation from CoverGirl.
Who else?
Covers like a liquid, but it's a powder. So natural, so smooth.
They should bottle it.
But they didn't. CoverGirl put it in a powder, so it feels weightless, goes on powder light, then goes with you
anywhere.
Simply Powder Foundation. It's the latest makeup shake-up from CoverGirl.
Bye-bye, bottle.
You're watching Mr. Rhodes on NBC.
In a new land, a woman learns to rebuild her life.
I never thought I could be so happy.
Marry me.
Never losing hope of reuniting the family she lost.
Wherever he is, I'll find him.
Natasha Kinski leads an all-star cast in the epic conclusion of Danielle Steele's The Ring, NBC Next.
Tonight, right after the movie, pass a drug test to get your driver's license? It may soon be the law. Find out how it could affect you. Plus, instead of a strip search, this Florida cop did a strip tease and lost her uniform for good. And more trouble for a local man accused of casting young girls in his own dirty movies. All new details tonight on the Nightbeat.
Boston Market, the place that made hot hand-carved Boston Carver sandwiches famous, proudly announces the new $4 chicken carver combo. A chicken carver, side, and regular soft drink for $4. Hurry in for a chicken carver piled high with real cheese on a bakery roll, plus a freshly prepared individual side and a regular soft drink for just $4. The $4 chicken carver combo, only at Boston Market. Carving out a better sandwich.
There's a source for all of your words to travel through. One simple, powerful source. Bell South. We're bringing together every kind of technology. Local and long distance, internet access, wireless, yellow pages, interactive and beyond. One single source that connects your words in every way. Because a word can have many meanings, but it means nothing until it's shared. Bell South.
Central Florida's most experienced meteorologist, Dave Marsh, working for you at 5, 6, and 11, only on News Channel 2.
The battle continues over late-night bars. Details on the Nightbeat.
Have you tried the Colgate Deep Clean? Something most teeth have never felt. Something you can feel with Colgate Baking Soda and Peroxide with tartar control. Tingling deep in tiny crevices between teeth and along the gum line. You and your dentist will agree. This Colgate Deep Clean is truly monumental. Colgate Baking Soda and Peroxide. Feel the deep clean.
There's a revolutionary way for kids to learn. Meet Radar.
I'm thinking of a number between 4 and 8.
5?
It's higher than 5.
Radar really hears you.
6?
Good answer.
He understands and responds through the magic of voice recognition technology.
Let's count yellow circles.
1, 2, 2.
Right.
After all, Fisher-Price knows to be a good teacher, you have to be a good listener.
McDonald's new Crispy Chicken Deluxe. With an all-white meat breast filet, fresh lettuce, and tomato on a bakery soft roll. It's a grown-up reminder that you're never too old to drool. It's McDonald's with a grown-up taste.
More, Tom.
Tom, does this match?
Well, relax, Tom.
We're options, but Steph. Slacks, jackets, vests, everything matches. All the brown stuff goes together.
All the black stuff goes together?
You mean I could look like you guys?
Gee, Tom, we're highly paid fashion models.
But you could dress like us. Come on.
Know your options. Options by Stafford, only at JCPenney. When it comes to business casual, you've got options. Options by Stafford.
NBC Tuesdays all new. On Mad About You, Paul and Jamie make first contact with their new baby.
If I could have the kid...
Don't even start. You'd have one cramp and kill yourself.
Then on Something So Right, Will's in trouble.
This might hurt a little.
Ow! Hey, it's an all-new Frasier.
Wow.
And it's a romantic Caroline.
I love you.
All new NBC Tuesday.
This is your brain. This is your brain on school.
Woo!
That's big.
Network that brought you the Olympic Games comes the Battle of the NBC Boneheads. It's Matthew from News Radio versus Third Rock's Harry. From special training diets to countless hours of falling over and over again, they prepare a lifetime for this competition. Event number 1, high chair jumping. Prepare to be dazzled. Using only a chair, they must display a breathtaking lack of grace and agility. Who's the bigger bonehead? You be the judge. The Battle of the NBC Boneheads will continue. Watch for it.
Now, Nastasia Kinski stars in NBC's final Danielle Steele, The Ring.
A country divided by war.
You have to get out of Germany.
A family torn apart.
Where's my father?
A woman on a journey to start a new life.
Welcome to America.
Tonight,
I've fallen in love with you.
she learns to love again,
I never thought I could be so happy.
never losing hope of finding her family.
Wherever he is, I'll find him.
Now, the final chapter in NBC's longest-running movie series, Nastasia Kinski stars in the epic conclusion of Danielle Steele's The Ring.
Of course I want to look great. Just make it easy.
Garnier creates a new kind of permanent hair color. Bell Color 20-minute Color Ease Gel.
They must have had me in mind.
So easy. So natural. With natural oils to care for your hair. No mess gel stays put. 20 minutes does it. Natural looking color. Healthy hair.
And it lasts.
Bell Color 20-minute Color Ease Gel.
I can live with this.
New from Laboratoire Garnier.
All my mother had was aspirin for fevers, and I grew up on children's Tylenol. But my children have children's Advil, now without a prescription. Pediatricians know it lowers fevers fast, with 8-hour dosing, up to twice as long as children's Tylenol.
New children's Advil.
Can you identify who it was that frightened you, ma'am?
I'll try.
This Halloween, terrifying creatures are on the loose at Taco Bell. Wanted Goosebumps at Taco Bell. Slappy's Candy Keeper, Cuddles the Horrible Hamster, Rappin' Mummy, and Skullmobile. Get them now. Goosebumps collectibles only at Taco Bell.
Have you tried the Colgate Deep Clean? Something most teeth have never felt. Something you can feel with Colgate baking soda and peroxide with tartar control. Tingling deep in tiny crevices between teeth and along the gum line. You and your dentist will agree. This Colgate Deep Clean is truly monumental. Colgate baking soda and peroxide. Feel the deep clean.
Ross Perot will end taxation as we know it, terminating the IRS and insisting that taxes cannot be increased until approved by the people in a federal election when Congress and the president are running. No taxation without representation. Vote for Perot.
Every night, the ghost of the poor boy roaming the halls looking for his missing head. Even now, you hear his footsteps.
Let your imagination run wild at Target, where you'll find the latest Goosebumps books and videos, plus a huge assortment of candy.
I knew that wasn't a real monster.
She knows about his criminal past. Now he's history.
Just let me explain it to you, please.
Get out!
But you know what they say, like father,
You are just like Stefano.
So be it.
like son.
I think Peter's going to kidnap Jennifer. I promise you'll be out quick, Jen. Then we're leaving Salem forever.
This week, only on Days of Our Lives.
Home cooking. That's what it feels like when I come home to Stouffer's. The pot roast is always tender, the vegetables just right. Stouffer's. Taste homemade, like my grandmother made. Stouffer's. Nothing comes closer to home.
Coming up later on the Nightbeat, several families lose a battle to save their home. Wind-whipped fire swept through their houses like they were paper, and all many could do was watch their dreams go up in smoke. We'll have some incredible pictures, plus more, on the Nightbeat.
She's gonna love this.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, can I see?
See, Kitty, it's a card for your mommy.
So pretty. See, it's two little girls.
I see that.
Reminds me of when your mommy and I were little.
Cute.
So you think she'll like it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it is okay to look for the hallmark on the back of a card. In fact, you might want to do it before you buy one.
Wonder where she gets that from.
You know what to look for in a card. Hallmark.
Presenting a great leap forward in batteries. Introducing Duracell Power Check, the only battery with a fuel gauge, so you can see how much power it has. New Duracell Power Check, the world's most advanced battery.
Introducing new Honey Nut Clusters. With a taste everybody will love. New Honey Nut Clusters combines honey toasted flakes and honey nut clusters for a delicious honey nutty taste. New Honey Nut Clusters. The taste everybody loves. Everybody.
A classic never goes out of style. But that doesn't mean you can't add more style to a classic. Introducing Hunt Club's new fall line for men and women. Casual classics with contemporary style, like our crisp cotton pants in rich autumn hues, our twill riding jacket with a more refined silhouette, and our heathered plaid vest with new soft velvet trim. Hunt Club for fall exclusively at JCPenney, where the classics have never had more style. Come in now for great values on Hunt Club wrinkle-free pants.
Eureka Bravo 2s, value-priced 12-amp Powerline Plus and WhirlVac. 12 amps and 15 inches wide. To clean faster, switch instantly for above floor. Bravo 2s, Powerline Plus and WhirlVac from Eureka.
Managing a family is like managing a business.
But moms don't get sick days.
There are deadlines,
You're late.
cash flow issues.
Milk money. Thanks, Mom.
So when coughs interfere, moms reach for the fast, soothing relief of Robitussin.
I trust Robitussin. It works.
In fact, it's the brand doctors and pharmacists recommend most. Now Mom can handle crucial management decisions.
Mom, can we keep him?
Robitussin, recommended by Dr. Mom.
Danielle Steele's The Ring will return in a moment on NBC.
Nothing on Earth can stop it. It multiplies at an alarming rate. It's traveling at 600 miles per hour. It can kill every man, woman, and child on Earth. And it's headed straight for us. Pandora's Clock. The countdown begins November 10th.
Tonight, right after the movie, pass a drug test to get your driver's license? It may soon be the law. Find out how it could affect you. Plus, instead of a strip search, this Florida cop did a strip tease and lost her uniform for good. And more trouble for a local man accused of casting young girls in his own dirty movies. All new details tonight on the Nightbeat.
We try to make sure nothing goes wrong when you're inside a Nissan Sentra. We can't, however, be responsible for the outside.
Get a 96 Sentra with up to $1,400 in dealer incentives and make no payments until January 97 now through October 31st.
There's a source for all of your words to travel through. One simple, powerful source. Bell South. We're bringing together every kind of technology. Local and long distance, internet access, wireless, yellow pages, interactive and beyond. One single source that connects your words in every way. Because a word can have many meanings, but it means nothing until it's shared. They'll sell.
It was over in a moment, but the pain lasts forever. President Clinton stood up and helped pass the Brady Bill. It wasn't about politics. The president had the integrity to do what was right. When I hear people question the president's character, I say, look what he's done. Look at the lives the Brady Bill will save.
When you want all the day's news, watch the team that's working for you. Wendy Chioggi and John O'Connor. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 11 on News Channel 2.
The battle continues over late-night bars. Details on the Nightbeat.
When you just gotta have a drink, you just gotta have a drink, see? The last thing you want to do is wait for a concentrate to defrost. That's why Welch's made this kind of concentrate. Juice makers. It comes in a can, but it's not frozen, see? You just pop, pour, add some water, and then you're done. It's in the bottle juice section. Just pull one out, and the others just roll right down. There's no other drink that's simpler than that.
You got the right combination, you're gonna win. It's all about basics. Basics, basics. You gotta get fired up. You're hot, you're unbeatable. I know a winner when I see one.
Was I upset? Very. But I handled my thinning hair in a mature fashion. I put a hat on my head, ran to my sister and said, tell me this is not happening. She said some women do lose their hair, just like Aunt Beth. But now there's Rogaine. It goes to the root of your hair and for some people gets it to grow. And now you don't need a prescription to get it, so go get it. Rogaine's starting to work, and I'm thinking before long, I can get rid of all these hats. Rogaine, medically proven to regrow hair.
David's training for the wrestling team. I'm helping. Mom says that's why it's important to eat healthy, so we're eating more salad. Lots of it when it's got the dressing we all like.
Hidden Valley, just bursting with the garden fresh taste of herbs and spices.
I feel faster already.
Hidden Valley Ranch, good things grow in Hidden Valley. And now, fat-free Hidden Valley Ranch has a brand new recipe. So rich, so creamy, it could change your mind about fat-free dressing.
Don't lie about your age. Defy it.
Makeup can make you look older by settling into fine lines. Revlon age-defying makeup has color particles wrapped in moisturizers, so it floats above fine lines.
Don't lie about your age. Defy it.
I just feel really good, and I can really give my daughter her birthday present, which is what I promised. So that's really important to me. That I quit smoking.
New Nicotrol, a whole new and simple way to help you quit. Only Nicotrol has a 6-week program, not 10 weeks like the other patch or 12 weeks like the gum.
It could not be harder for anyone else in this world to quit smoking than me. That's how I personally feel.
6 weeks, 1 step. Take control with Nicotrol.
Danielle Steele's The Ring will return in a moment on NBC.
NBC Wednesday. Greed.
You know, I'm a lot more popular now that I'm rich.
Jealousy.
There was a woman.
Revenge.
He wanted to get one thing back!
Justice.
You're under arrest for the murder of Stephen Campbell.
Think you've guessed who did it?
Oh, God!
Guess again. Law and Order, NBC Wednesday.
Tonight, right after the movie, pass a drug test to get your driver's license? It may soon be the law. Find out how it could affect you. Plus, instead of a strip search, this Florida cop did a strip tease and lost her uniform for good. And more trouble for a local man accused of casting young girls in his own dirty movies. All new details tonight on the Nightbeat.
Someone asked me if bone marrow transplants really work. I'm living proof.
This is Live Super Doppler 2, Orlando's only live radar.
If you think a prostate examination is frightening, consider this. Every year, the total number of men who die from prostate cancer in the United States alone is over 40,000. which means in the next hour, another 5 men will die. Get a prostate examination. AvMed covers it, but even if you're not an AvMed member, do it.
Vince Lombardi once said that coaches that can outline plays on a blackboard are a dime a dozen. The ones who win are the ones that get inside their players and motivate them. Well, I know all about motivation, and so do the folks at your local Southern Ford dealer.
Hurry in for $500 cash back on the all-new redesigned version of America's best-selling small car, Ford Escort.
Now that's what I call motivation.
See your local Southern Ford dealer for $500 cash back on a new 97 Ford Escort today.
This Halloween, Blockbuster Video has a special treat. Buy one of these Halloween classics for just $7.99. Rent 2 movies and they're yours for $3.99. If that's not a reason to scream, what is?
He works for a secret government agency. She's run out of time. Now it's up to him to protect her future by erasing her past. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Vanessa Williams, Eraser, rated R from Warner Home Video. Coming soon to Blockbuster Video.
Hey, no one knows just how far kids' imaginations will take them. So we're introducing the Fisher-Price Fantastic Soft Building System. It's designed to not only let your kids build their own worlds, but to star in them. Because Fisher-Price knows the greatest thing a child can build is imagination.
It was impossible to make Wendy's grilled chicken sandwich any more delicious. So we made it bigger. Now our marinated whole breast filet is bigger and juicier. And you can really feel good about eating it.
Boy, do I feel good.
We're talking bras that don't pine. We're talking pantyhose that don't pinch. We're talking just my size. We're talking fit.
Nothing fits and flatters full-figured women better than Just My Size. The only brand of casual wear, socks, bras, panties, and pantyhose designed exclusively for you. Call 188-JMS-FITS and we'll tell you more.
Something sexy.
Just my size. We're talking fit.
Are you sure it's okay, Al?
Keep telling you, they're gone. 2 weeks, Florida.
Is that fast?
Stop worrying. Look, Wendell, lazy boy. Just give me a second. Bingo, we're in.
So, Al, this chair's lazy boy?
Mm-hmm.
And this sofa?
You quit clowning around.
It's all lazy boy, huh?
Yes.
I just thought they made recliners.
It's a common misconception among raccoons.
For your free home furnishings kit, call 1-800-MAKE-A-HOME.
What a life. Yeah.
New Axid AR. The only one that says right on its labeling, for many, it can prevent heartburn completely. That's something 2-Tagamet HB, Zantac 75, and Pepsid AC just don't claim. New Axid AR. Proven it can prevent heartburn completely.
Leaves aren't the only thing falling. It's Sears Days, so prices are falling all through the store. It only happens twice a year. Top name brands at our lowest prices, like men's wrinkle-free twill dockers for just $27.99. And women's bold spirit fleece separates in a variety of cozy colors for just $12.99 each. So what are you waiting for? Get to Sears Days for our lowest prices of the season and rake in the savings before October 26th.
That's it, TV! All new Tuesday's back! Wow! On Mad About You, Paul and Jamie make first contact with their new baby and celebrate their funniest and most touching moments.
If I could have the kid, don't even start. You'd have one cramp and kill yourself.
Then, on an all-new Something's Alright, Will's in trouble.
This might hurt a little.
And an all-new Frasier and Niles caught red-handed.
You a husk, little Joe. Ben Cartwright would kick your sorry butts right off the Ponderosa.
An all-new Caroline romance.
I love you.
All-new NBC Tuesday.
Dateline Tuesday. Rosie O'Donnell, star of stage, screen, and television.
Hello, I'm Jane Pauley, NBC News.
Actually, this is Jane, and she's interviewing Rosie. Dateline Tuesday.
As a parent, I was thinking how I want to give my kid everything. But where am I going to find a box that big? Luckily, I realized I can give him everything. In a portable version. A book that I read to him. That way we get to go to the moon, visit magic castles, and explore animal kingdoms. Better still, he gets my full attention, and we both get to have a great time.
had the most delightful meal yesterday.
Really now?
Freshly baked with a flaky crust, juicy chunks of chicken, lovely peas, lovely carrots.
Glory be, what was it?
Chicken pot pie.
Pot pie?
At KFC, our chunky chicken pot pie is so good, some people may never believe it.
I'll be seeing you in confession, Michael.
To make you a believer, for a limited time, our chunky chicken pot pie is just $2.99.
Do you think Spiro is still mad at us?
About the operation? I think he's forgiven us by now.
If it's shot on Kodak film and printed on Kodak paper, we'll replace it for free. Introducing the Kodak Picture Guarantee.
Dannon, here's a whole new side to you.
New from Dannon Double Delights. Creamy low-fat yogurt, chocolate topping, in flavors like chocolate cheesecake. For rich chocolate treats you can let yourself eat.
Taste why it's Dannon. Rescue me. I'm shivering cold. Rescue me. My furnace is too old. Can't you see that I'm freezing?
Call a Bryant dealer to the rescue and get Bryant's Plus 90i, the most totally efficient gas furnace. It can lower heating bills up to 40%. Call Bryant to the rescue. 1-800-HOT-SALE.
Come on, Bryant, and rescue me. Rescue me.
Think about this. A hair color that's a cream. A nurturing cream rich in moisture. Excellence doesn't drip, it even protects, and it really covers gray. Does your hair color do all that?
Excellence Cream by L'Oreal.
Think about it.
Come on, you know I love you. Of course I've got your picture. It's in my jean jacket, right next to my heart.
If it's shot on Kodak film and printed on Kodak paper, we'll replace it for free. Introducing the Kodak Picture Guarantee.
It's tough to describe a headache. You just want it gone. But not with aspirin. Advil's a lot gentler to my stomach. There's Tylenol, but 2 Advil work better on tough headache pain. There is Excedrin, but that's aspirin, and the ingredient in Tylenol, and caffeine. I don't want all that. I'll go with Advil.
Advil contains the #1 doctor-prescribed pain reliever in its class.
Nothing is proven to work better or last longer than Advil. Nothing.
Advanced medicine for pain.
Danielle Steele's The Ring will return in a moment on NBC.
A student and a teacher who broke all the rules.
There can't be anything between us.
Now he'll get even by destroying her family.
He's got them. He's got a gun.
Hey! Before it's over,
He's dangerous.
someone will learn a lesson they'll never forget. 90210's Brian Austin Green for Costly Affair, NBC next Monday.
There are a lot of new minivans, but there's only one minivan that can be called the ultimate in luxury. The only minivan with a standard driver's side sliding door, easy out-roller seats, dual-zone temperature controls, along with more passenger and cargo room than any other. Windstar, Villager, and Previa, they don't even come close. Chrysler Town & Country LXI. In every way, it's the true luxury minivan.
Win a new Plymouth car. Win a new Avatar home. Listen to She 100.3 today.
It's called The Net. It's a place where you can find anything, from clarinets to tennis nets. You can figure your net worth, or just sit back and network. The Net is that no one makes the internet easier than bellsouth.net. Not just because we give you a reliable connection, but because if you ever do need help, we'll answer your call anytime, day or night. Call it a safety net. Introducing bellsouth.net.
Hey, George!
Who are you?
It's me, Bernie.
Bernie?
It's really me. Get in.
The luxurious Nissan Maxima.
So what do you want to do now?
Experience one for yourself.
Afternoon, Miss Pearl.
George?
Lease a 96 Nissan Maxima for no down payment and only $289 a month for 36 months through October 31st.
There's talk, and then there's action. Dave Weldon makes things happen. He gets answers to the tough questions, results. In just one term in Congress, Dave Weldon fought for and won full funding for our Space Center and is working to expand its commercial use. A VA clinic for veterans, funding to restore our eroding beaches, the Guardian of Medicare Award for helping seniors, and the endorsement of the Florida Fraternal Order of Police. Dave Weldon, because actions speak louder than words.
Tonight, right after the movie, pass a drug test to get your driver's license? It may soon be the law. Find out how it could affect you. Plus, instead of a strip search, this Florida cop did a strip tease and lost her uniform for good. And more trouble for a local man accused of casting young girls in his own dirty movies. All new details tonight on the Nightbeat.
Caramel apple milk, cranberry muffin, pumpkin pie donut.
Eureka! It's Dunkin' Donuts Festival of Fall Flavors, all freshly made every day.
My husband, the doubting Ahmad. I told him about this big popcorn from Pop's Secret. He needed to see it. I told him that Jumbo Pop is the biggest I've ever seen. He needed to measure it. I told him that Jumbo Pop's big popcorn taste was immeasurable. He tried to take it. That's when I told him, big mistake.
Jumbo Pop, only from Pop Secret. It's everything you love about popcorn, only bigger. It's a big secret no one wants to share.
Big mistake.
Leaves aren't the only thing falling. During Sears Days, our prices are the lowest of the season. Like all Goodyear tires. Save on whatever size you need for whatever you drive. So get to Sears Days and rake in the savings.
How would you feel about a hair color that's actually good for your hair? Natural Instincts by Claro. Natural Instincts is the first hair color with a rare blend of natural ingredients. Aloe, chamomile, ginseng. And Natural Instincts actually leaves your hair better conditioned than before you colored it. Natural Instincts by Claro.
Why don't they want Ross Perot in the debates? Because he believes campaigns last too long and cost too much. Ross wants to hold elections on Saturdays and Sundays so working people can get to the polls. End the special interest control of Washington. Vote for Perot.
The ultimate in movies and entertainment awaits you. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced. And it's only on the 18-inch digital satellite system.
Let's play.
This is U.S. satellite broadcasting. You can see everything from here.
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay's back with an all-new show, and he's made quite an impression on Jennifer Tilly.
I did appreciate the way you put my mic on. You have a very soft touch.
Thank you. Plus, Parenthood's Curtis Williams Jr., The Amazing Cirque du Soleil, headlines, the presidential race heats up, and Captain Kangaroo gets kinky. Then Conan's got Yasmin Bleeth tonight.
The movies on NBC. Sunday. She's been sexually assaulted. She survived the ultimate violation, but it wasn't over.
Pregnant?
My wife's having a kid. I don't know who the father is. The worst was yet to come.
He's following me. He's gonna kill me.
The attacker is back for the baby she carries.
Please don't hurt her.
But she won't be his victim again. Harry Gilpin, Jerry Burns.
This isn't your son.
The secret she carried due to violent content, parental discretion advised. And this November, the greatest threat man has ever faced is headed toward the United States. The doomsday virus. Everyone on board could be exposed. If they don't land,
That 747 is not to land here.
they die. If they do land,
No one leaves the aircraft.
we all die.
Stop it. Don't shoot!
An NBC world premiere event.
We are going down.
Pandora's Clock. The countdown begins November 10th.
Next on the Nightbeat, a new driving test that could be real tough to pass for some people. We'll tell you about it. Plus, cop by day, stripper by night. See how going topless left a Florida officer badgeless. Next.
Maxwell House. Ah, smell it.
Somewhere where cowboys still sing, where deer and antelope have been known to play. And hospitality means offering your best. Somewhere deep in the heart, you'll find Maxwell House. Always has and always will be good to the last drop.
This Halloween he's coming with something they never expected.
Cookies!
Simply roll out Pillsbury sugar cookies, cut, bake, then create your own deliciously spooky cookies.
Woo woo! Woo-hoo!
If your cold medicine is harder on you than your cold, try Advil Cold and Sinus. It relieves nasal congestion, sinus pain, fever, but won't make you drowsy. Knocks out your symptoms, not you.
Advil Cold and Sinus, advanced formula for colds.
The American Family. Falling apart. Ed Davis. Doomed. Susan Frost.
Kids, parents, history. No way to bring them together.
Pardon me, senora. I disagree.
Who's that?
It is I, Emilio Ortega. The answer to family togetherness is to create meals that are fun for everyone. Like tacos, with my authentic Ortega taco shells. Still made from whole kernel corn. Bring your family together. The Ortega way.
Next, The American Family. It's back.
If you would like to order Danielle Steele's The Ring on video cassette, call 1-800-462-7171 and find out how to get this complete miniseries for a special price of only $14.95 plus shipping and handling. That's 50% off the regular price, available only through this exclusive TV offer. That's 1-800-462-7171. Call now.
It was Captain Holland's job to get 250 passengers home for the holidays.
Merry Christmas, folks. This is Captain Holland up top in Santa's favorite 400-ton sleigh.
But if this plane lands,
We do have a killer virus on board that aircraft.
the entire human race could die.
You are prohibited from entering German airspace.
An airliner full of people has been exposed.
I fully expect everyone on that airplane to be dead within 48 hours.
Mayday, mayday. We are going down.
Pandora's Clock, coming in 3 weeks to NBC.
You are looking live at pictures of massive fires burning near Orange County, California. This is in Malibu. 4,500 acres of land on fire.
Literally, Malibu on the coast is being evacuated by thousands of residents as Santa Ana winds gusting better than 70 miles an hour are whipping those winds. A state of emergency in Malibu, California tonight. We'll have more of those pictures a little bit later in the newscast. Well, we're going to show you some more right now. Incredible pictures. We've all been stunned by these in the newsroom, and people are looking at this across the nation. The black area you see there is the Pacific Ocean, and literally from the shore, it's aglow tonight.
We have nearly 2,000. We have heard that nearly 2,000 firefighters are on the scene trying to save homes that are in the area, but they have a tough job. The winds are blowing at 70+ miles an hour, fanning the flames that started about 15 miles north of Malibu and have moved south all day long.
And keep in mind, this is not the only fire trouble in California, Southern California. In Orange County, about 60 miles south of here, south of Los Angeles in Orange County, California, some 20 homes have been destroyed by a fire that's also raging out of control there.
And this fire is not anywhere near containment right now, but fortunately the fire in Orange County is a little closer to being controlled, and we'll have much more on that fire a little bit later.
Again, incredible pictures, Malibu, California, live pictures, amazing there tonight.
And right now we are going to begin with breaking news. 2 Orlando men are in the hospital after a neighborhood dispute turned into an all-out brawl. It started at Princeton Park and ended on Oglethorpe Street. We have Kathy Marsh there live with the very latest now. Kathy?
And that's exactly what it was, a neighborhood brawl that had a lot of folks here on Oglethorpe scared. When the Orlando police still on the scene here. Our photographer Tim can pan over and show you some of them working this. What occurred was it started at nearby Princeton Park here in College Park, where several young people were gathering at the park. We understand that two men argued with another man about that man's girlfriend. Everybody went back to their homes. Then at one point, one of the men came out armed with a knife. The other, the girlfriend's boyfriend, came out armed with a knife, and then another one came out armed with a baseball bat. They had a fight here in the middle of Oglethorpe. One man got clobbered over the head with a baseball bat. The other guy got knifed. They've both been taken to Orlando Regional Medical Center, where we're told that their injuries are not life-threatening, but they both will be charged with aggravated battery, both considered victims and suspects in this incident. Reporting live in College Park, I'm Kathy Marsh, News Channel 2.
Much more to come to light tomorrow, I'm sure, Kathy. Well, should teenagers be required to pass a drug test before getting a driver's license? They will if President Clinton gets his way. The Clinton administration is determined to make a tough stand on drugs as Election Day nears. Ezra Marcus has more on the Nightbeat.
If you had to do over again, would you inhale? Sure, if I could. I tried before.
Bill Clinton. He just doesn't get it.
Responding to the GOP's latest salvo, President Clinton proposed drug testing teens who want to drive and suspending the licenses of anyone younger than 21 who drives drunk. That would mean teenage first-time drivers would have to pass a drug test before hitting the road. Surprisingly, this drastic idea has a lot of support among Central Florida teens we spoke with.
There's a lot of people that do drugs, and that could really do something really bad to the world if you hit somebody or got in an accident.
So you're all for it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't want unsafe drivers on the road who do drugs and could end up in a car accident and could kill me too, or other innocent people.
And their parents also like the idea, valuing their children's safety over their kids' privacy.
I think it's a very good idea. I think cars are dangerous instruments anyway. I think the way we can make the roads safer is better for everybody.
Not that he does drugs, but it's just probably a good idea. It wouldn't be for him, but I'm sure a lot of other people would appreciate it.
But the American Civil Liberties Union is concerned about Uncle Sam's intrusion in people's lives.
This is especially true when we're talking about children, which is a proper familial responsibility. The government shouldn't be intruding into the way the families deal with their children as much as they do.
And the ACLU's Washington office says that the president's proposal is simply politically motivated and is only the latest round in the anti-drug hysteria. ACLU Washington also says it would consider some type of legal challenge if the White House got its way. Stay tuned for more. We're live in the Orlando newsroom tonight. I'm Ezra Marcus, News Channel 2 on the Nightbeat.
Thanks, Ezra. And President Clinton will bring his plan and his campaign to Central Florida again Wednesday. Stay with News Channel 2 for complete coverage of his visit.
Cash wasn't the only thing on the mind of a masked robber who hit this ticket booth in Osceola County. You'll see it here. He stole $14,000 worth of theme park tickets. Ticket booth employees say working there is as dangerous as working in a convenience store. Tourists often buy the stolen tickets unknowingly and get busted themselves at the gates of attractions. Remember, legal vendors and the attractions themselves are the only places you can buy legitimate tickets.
The smell of smoke wafted through a Delta plane as it left Orlando today, so the pilot had to turn around. Delta Flight 1024 had been on its way to Chicago when it made its return to Orlando International. Smoke near a bathroom set off a smoke detector. Passengers got off normally, and the smoke had cleared by the time they landed.
When we were on takeoff, the smoke alarm went off, and you could smell a little bit of smoke in the cabin.
The plane stayed on the ground to be checked out. Passengers eventually boarded another plane and took off for the Windy City.
An update on a developing story out of Mount Dora. It involves the man who is already accused of videotaping teenage girls in sexual situations, as well as showing tapes to minors. Now, News Channel 2 has learned the 43-year-old suspect could face new charges. As Kathy Marsh reports, police say James Warden left behind a room full of incriminating evidence.
I do anticipate putting several more charges on him. Extra counts of the charges existing and probably additional charges.
Investigator Guy Daly talks about new evidence he's found on videotapes seized from James Warden's Mount Dora home. In viewing the videotapes, Daly says there's evidence that further implicates Warden, enough to bring new charges. It was in this home, police claim, that Warden would lure teenage girls with promises of buying sprees and someone to talk to. Once inside, they say he knowingly and sometimes against their knowledge would tape teen girls either dancing with sexual toys or getting dressed after a shower. The tapes would then be shown to the teen girls. A mom who spoke only on 2 said her daughter thought Warden was a friend, and so did this mother.
I'm angry and I'm in shock and betrayed because when I talked to him, he seemed nice, and when actually he was just lying to me.
Warden remains out of jail tonight on a $4,000 bond. In Mount Dora, Kathy Marsh, News Channel 2 on the Nightbeat.
And we tried to contact him, but Warden remains unavailable for comment. The police department tells us when they viewed one of the videotapes today, what they saw matched with what some of the teens said went on in Warden's house. Well, he was a judge and trusted with the lives of kids in trouble. Now he's out because of a scandal. These are earlier pictures of Circuit Judge Walter Kamansky presiding over juvenile court. Now he's been reassigned to handle contract disputes. Here